In my little book, What is the Trinity?, I discuss 9 possible meanings for saying that the Father and Son are the same substance. I discuss 3 different interpretations of the term hypostasis. I go into a lot more gruesome depth with the different clashing interpretations of Trinity language in this big encyclopedia article. But just to give you a taste of it, some theologians nowadays are basically teaching that the one God, the Trinity, is the Trinity, and the persons are not persons in the modern sense. So they're not intelligent agents, they're not selves that could be friends with one another. There's something like ways the one God lives, or maybe personalities of God, eternal manifestations of God, things like that. So it's really one someone. So it's not mistaken when Christians refer to God as He and interact with God as if God is a single someone, because He really is, despite the talk of 3 persons in the Trinity. In contrast to that, you have what I call 3 self-Trinitarians. Others call them social Trinitarians, because the 3 of them are the 3 amigos. They're 3 friends. They love each other. They cooperate together. They always know what the other one's thinking. They're perfectly unified in how they act together. So God ends up being, in some sense, a group or some kind of composite, not a single person, but 3 persons. Okay? You've heard about the eternal dance of divine love and so on. If this is right, then the first one is wrong. And if the first one's right, this one's wrong. But wait, there's more. You have Mysterian Trinitarians. The one God is a Trinity, and look, we're just saying that God is 3 somethings and 1 something else. Like, don't ask us to explain what these terms mean as applied to God, hypostasis and ousia. God is beyond human comprehension, so how could we possibly tell you what those terms mean? There's nothing God can be compared to in our experience, right? So God's 3 somethings and He's 1 something else, so it's not inconsistent, right? Because we're not saying He's 3 and not 3 of the same thing. He's 3 this thing and 1 of that other thing. What are those things? We don't know. It's a mystery. And nowadays there's some very loud proponents of, this is a new term they've invented in the last 10 years, monarchical Trinitarianism. And they actually say the one true God is the Father. Oh, and also there are these other 2 divine persons. Where's the tripersonal God there? There isn't one. But they believe that that's what the doctrine of the Trinity is. So it's weird that people should all be thinking they're pushing the doctrine of the Trinity and be saying at least these 4 different things.